Hello children, today we are going to study about variation in g, means variation in value of g, that is acceleration due to gravity with along surface of earth, and we have to study it with height also, change in height, and with depth. So these are the three sub points including in this point. So first of all, we are going to study about along the surface of the earth, how the acceleration due to gravity changes. The change in acceleration due to gravity depends upon only one equation, that is called g. We have studied in previous previous lecture. G is equals to gm upon r square. Okay, g is equals to gm upon r square. Otherwise, it can be written as g is equals to gm upon small r square. This is the nature of radius of earth. Small r means it is equals to capital R plus h. Capital R plus h, it means that if your object is revolving around about a certain height around the earth, then the distance between the center of object and the center of earth is equals to radius of earth plus height on the surface of earth where the object is located. Okay, so first of all, we should understand that the acceleration due to gravity value depends upon the value of g, m and r square. But here we know that g is universal gravitational constant, m is the mass of earth, and r is the radius of earth. So here universal gravitational constant is always constant, it does not changes. It does not changes for any matter, it does not changes for planet to planet, or it does not changes at any surface from the earth. Okay, and the mass of earth is also constant, because mass of earth is a huge quantity which is equals to 6 into 10 raised to 24 kgs. Okay, and it is unchangeable along the surface. So the first point is we have to study along the surface how the radius of earth how the acceleration due to gravity changes. So this change can be caused by only one thing, and that thing is radius. Okay, so first of all, we should know that the surface of earth is not exactly circle, or it is not exactly sphere. We know that because of some reasons, geometrical or geographical reasons, the earth upper top and lower top, upper surface and lower surface is slightly flattened, and because of that the radius is maximum at its equator and it is minimum at its pole. We know that this horizontal line is called as equator and the vertical line is called as its horizon and vertical line, and this at this vertical line the point exactly at the center is called its pole. Okay, so on this pole and on this pole, if you observe it carefully, if it is an egg shape, earth is egg shape, so the radius of earth decreases from equator to the pole. As we go from equator to pole, the radius slightly decreases, and because of this decrease in radius, the value of g changes. There is inverse relation, that is g is inversely proportional to r square. So that's why as the radius decreases, the value of g increases. Okay, so there is slight change in value of g from equator to pole, and that changes there are two values. At pole, the value of g is maximum. At pole, the value of g is equals to 9.832 meter per second square, and whereas at equator, the value of g will be less. Why? Because increase in radius. At equator, g is equals to 9.77 meter per second square. Okay, this is very slight change in acceleration due to gravity. So while going from equator to pole, the value of g increases. As the radius increases, the value of g decreases. These 2 points you have to remember always. So while using the value of g for the calculation, we are using its mean, and the value of g is accepted as 9.8 meter per second square only. Okay, this value you have to remember for your calculations and further studies. Okay, so this was our first point, that is along the surface of earth how the acceleration due to gravity changes. Now next point, with height, means if your height is getting changed from the earth's surface, then what happens? At that time we have to use this equation, g is equals to gm upon r square. As the value of height increases, means this is your earth's surface and r is being constant, and as the height changes means h. So here what changes? Here small r changes. Small r is equals to r plus h. Okay, small r is equals to capital R plus h. So as the height changes, the value of r getting changed, and because of that the acceleration due to gravity changes. So what do you think? That aeroplane is near about slightly flying on the height of 10 kilometers above the earth's surface. Okay, at that time you must consider that the center of from the center of earth to the surface of earth, the total distance is 6400 kilometer. In that we have to add this 10 kilometer, and that will give you the total distance from the center of earth to the center of plane. Okay, so now the value of total r becomes, r is equals to 6400 plus 10, and it is equals to 6410 kilometer. But what do you think? Because of only 10 kilometers, the acceleration due to gravity's value can be affected? No, it can't be affected by 10 kilometers only. So the plane which is flying at the height of 10 kilometers experiences same gravitational force. So what is the cutoff, or what is the cutoff region above which we experience some change in acceleration due to gravity? For the same distance of 6400 kilometer above the earth's surface, we can't experience any change in gravitational force. The gravitational force is changing if our distance is more than 6400 kilometer above the earth's surface. Okay, so the satellites which are revolving about this height on the earth's surface, they experience a change in acceleration due to gravity. As the change in height, there is slight change in acceleration due to gravity's value, and after escaping some region, there is no effect of acceleration due to gravity on any object, and that region is called as field. Gravitational field means the area in which the acceleration due to gravity has its effect. About this area, or if you escape this area, there will not be any force acting on you. Okay, and the third point is we have to study that change with depth. Means as we go inside the earth, what will happen, that you have to study. This is your earth's surface and this is the center of earth. We know that the mass of earth is capital M and the radius of earth is capital R. Okay, now if I decided to dig the earth and go inside it, and if I cover the distance of this much d, okay, and I have reached at this point. Now what do you think? You will think that as the radius value decreases here now your radius r will become as capital R minus d. Okay, now you know that the value of r here decreases, so no doubt the value of g must increase. This you will think, but actually it is opposite. Why it is opposite? When you are going inside the earth, you must consider that in our value of this formula, g is equals to gm upon r square, m is a quantity which we are including by total earth. Now as we go inside the earth by amount d, by amount of depth d, we should consider that this much area or this much mass of earth must be excluded. So as in this formula, r square is getting changed as well as m is also getting changed. So because of this, the value of m also changes and r also changes. The change in acceleration due to gravity is negative. Means that acceleration due to gravity decreases with depth. Okay, so as you go inside the earth, the acceleration due to gravity decreases, and when you reach exactly at center, what will happen, or how much acceleration due to gravity will be there, you have to think about this. Okay, this will be your question. Okay, what is the value of g? What is the value of g at center? Okay, this question you have to solve in your homework.